All right, I'm on hole number 11 of the Pacific Cup. I'm in the opening round of the rookie division, playing in my 99 account. So I got some T4 clubs, some massive T4 clubs. We're at Koh Hung Park or Koh Hung Resort. I keep wanting to say Koh Hung Park, but it's Koh Hung Resort. Hole number 9. All right. This is an absolute. You cannot afford to blow this drive shot. This is one of those holes that will kill your round, and you cannot afford to have any problems whatsoever on this drive. So if you have a problem up there at the beginning on the drive, your birdie is now at risk. And so the whole deal about going to the right is to give yourself an Albie shot. And any shot at Albie is better than no shot at, or barely a birdie. So the drive here, this is definitely one of those holes that I look at as one shot at a time. I can't think about what I'm going to do on the next shot until I get this drive where it needs to be. I'm taking a Kingmaker to help cut the wind down on the other side. If you've got clubs that have good ball guide, you want as low wind as you can possibly get. You definitely want to give yourself a shot on this hole for Albie. This is a really good hole. Okay, so the wind's going straight forward, and it's going out to there, and we're doing a 10% pull. So I'm going to do half the wind. Put a little bit of curl to bring it back to the fairway. Oh, and I hit it like 2 rings great to the left. That was anticipation. Anticipation. That's the benefit of hitting with a QB right there. You hit a 2-ring great to the left or the right, and you got a big club, an Apocalypse or an underdeveloped extra mile, any extra mile, and you're going to have problems right there. And one-on-one play, you get this hole in T7, and I play to the left-hand side just because from the second tees, it's a little bit harder to get up here. You have to bring out a bigger ball, and I can shoot it from the other side with a Marlin, a big topper, and a big dog. I find the big dog and the big topper go really well together because you can do the same thing with both clubs. So I find myself a lot of times where I'm in that spot where I'm going to hit with a wood, and the big topper can get me to a certain spot that no other driver can get me to because it has so much topspin and so much curl. All right, that was for this. And this shot right here, we're going straight at it with a 10%, doing a 10% pull. It's hard to tell because I don't have a lot of ball guides. So that's 2.7, that's 3. It's 1.7 per ring. So there's 3, 4. 4 is about a quarter. That was that 1 3/4 rings. Hit it great to the right. Great to the right. Great to the left. I need to put about 2 topspin on there. I need to make a note here. Because if I get out into that spot, it's 2 topspin. If I get out into the spot there, I'm either in the spot or I'm in the rough. So I'm that same distance away with that Viper. And with that limited ball guide, it really is about 2.5. And I'm right at the red line, so I got to put topspin on it. But I'm blowing past the hole that if I had my trajectory right, there's a chance I may bounce off the flagpole. They could end up in the rough. Whew, close. A lot of these new greens that they have the rough on the backside of the green it's fringe, fairway, rough, like bam, bam, bam. Isn't it perfect? In the hole. All right, we're still on track for the minimum score. I gave myself a look at Albie. That was the goal. So the super goal would have been to get the Albie, but at least I've got the minimum score down, and that is super key. I'm going to go over some stuff. I'm going to do a clan video today, and I'm going to go over some stuff about in these tournaments. Like, a lot of times people lose sight of exactly how good they are in the game, and that little teeny bit that takes you to the next level, where you actually stand. In the hole. Eagle. Eagle, eagle. Good game. It's from the Cave Creekers. I am not going to shoot shootouts. I do not want to blow any of my hole-in-ones out on a shootout. I'm like one perfect away from getting a hole-in-one on all of these par threes, and so I don't want to blow that perfect shot on a shootout. All right, that was hole number 11 of the Pacific Cup tournament in the opening round of the Ricky division. Thanks for watching.